like, that's another thing I like about this. You can play as more characters in this compared to any other Spider-Man game. And as for fasten your seatbelts for an epic Spider-Man video flip. Hi Spidey fans, it's your friendly neighbourhood the Ultimate Spider-Man fan here, and I'm here with a wee review video on the epic Marvel Spider-Man PS4. Well, like, I was thinking about doing, I should have probably had it up, like, the game's been out for more likely a month now. I should have probably had it up before, but I've been on it trying to get like all my 6 slots done, except for the 5th one. For those of you who out there who know, who have heard me say, that's actually the 5th slot is actually one of my Spidey-Fans ones. So yeah, other than that, you Spidey-Fans already know what to do because you just seen it in the intro. So yeah. So other than that, yeah. So basically, all I'm gonna say is so how good was Spider-Man PS4? Unbelievably epic, and I'm not being funny. Like, first I'm going to start off with saying, right, let's see, the acrobatics, the story, and just everything you can do in it that you can't do in any other game. Right, number 1, acrobatics, flip. Literally, like, in this game, right, like, the acrobatics, the flips, the web slinging, everything Spider-Man does is way better. There's way better, basically the mechanics and methods, they are way better in this game than they ever actually have been in any other Spider-Man game to me. Like, the way Spidey fights, swings, and shoots webs, the game's so, it's so realistic in this one. So, yeah, that's like, it's just the way, it's just like, and the way you can, like, perch to something and then launch yourself up, that's something else you couldn't even do. But even out of the Amazing Spider-Man games, you can even perch. In other words, you can slow down time and then aim at something, and then still, like, you know, what was it? The way in the Amazing Spider-Man games, if you've played them, you can go on first person for a minute, and then web step to something. That method is in it, but it's differently. It is very, very different. But it's still in it. Right, as for the story, flip. I have to admit, like, the way the game started off, literally, just what a perfect way to start off the most epic Spider-Man game ever of all time. Let's see, basically, well, I actually think the story was really good, actually, because, like, so after you take down Fisk, Kingpin, basically, like, it's just like it was a good way to end. Like, it was just amazing how Dr. Octavius, also known as Doc Ock, was Peter's boss at his workplace. Peter Parker / Spider-Man was actually Octavius' Doc Ock's employee, and then like Mr. Negative was a homeless shelter, obviously. It was just such a good story. I mean, like, like, basically, as was revealed, sorry if this contains spoilers if you haven't seen the game, but I think a lot of people have. Like, it was really fun to play. The story was just amazing. I mean, like, it's just amazing how it turned out that Mr. Negative was actually working for Otto. I mean, like, especially at the end, like that mission with Mary Jane. Like the way, I love the way you can play as her, Miles, Peter as well, and obviously Spidey himself. Like it was, I think it was a really good story knowing how Otto Octavius and Norman Osborn created Lee, because obviously the lab accident that turned him into that. But I felt judging from where this actually left off, I think that there is going to possibly be a sequel in the future, because especially since I go with the Hostile Takeover book, which by the way I'm doing videos on at the minute. Well started anyway. They're going to be changed around a bit, but with Harry Osborn, it's hard to believe that he used the Europe trip. If you have the Hostile Takeover, Harry's banging on about going to this Europe trip thing, but it's later revealed in the game in Norman's penthouse mission with Mary Jane that he's really sick. And then after the credits scene, yeah, you get to see where he is. And I will admit, the first time I saw that, I couldn't believe it. I was so close to him in that room with those spider tanks. I couldn't even believe it, literally. And plus, there's a few Easter eggs in that. There's the Goblin bombs and the Goblin glider in Grand Central Terminal, the one where Martin Lee takes them hostage. Sorry if that wasn't really much of a wee thing to say there, but everything about this game, the story is brilliant. I love the way you can play as a lot more characters. That's another thing I like about this. You can play as more characters in this compared to any other Spider-Man game. And as for I don't really need to say this, but I've seen a few people I watch on YouTube have said they don't like the look of the characters besides Spider-Man Sid. Peter Parker, I actually do like the looks of him. Mary Jane, well, I will admit, I do like Mary Jane, but they could have maybe made her hair a wee bit more red. But I still love it. I still love the design of her. Definitely Aunt May. Aunt May is a perfect creation. Martin Lee, totally. Miles Morales, totally. Definitely. And as for the gadgets, whoa, I will admit though, there's only 2 gadgets I don't like in the game. I got them, but only because I wanted to fill up my gadget wheel. There's 2 weapons I don't like. One, concussions. I can't. It fires out of waves that sends enemies flying backwards. The concussion wave, I think it is, and that concussion wave, I think it is. You shoot it out and it knocks enemies back. That was in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. I never really liked that weapon, but and the other one, which is you put this wee thing on the ground, and it makes enemies fly up in the air and stay airborne for a few seconds. Those are the only 2 weapons I don't like. They just don't really fit my expectations. Sorry, I just don't really like them. They're just not really Spidey style to me. But yeah, other than that, great story, great characters, awesome combat, gameplay mechanics. And as for the costumes, whoa, the designs of all the different outfits, especially the classic suit, the advanced suit, Homecoming, and the Iron Spider suit, total wow. But there's one suit that I'm wanting, and I'm hoping it gets added in. I do believe it will be added in the DLC, because I think it was I can't remember. I think it was Steve Stevenson or something, or Bill Roseman over on Twitter. They put a picture up with the Sam Raimi logo on it. So, and it said The City That Never Sleeps DLC. I think we are getting my outfit in the game for the one of the DLCs. But yeah, and let's see. Like I love the way the suit have suit powers as well, and the suit methods where you can put something on your suit to help you fight. Like it's just it was just amazing. All I can say is, for those of you out there who might not have this, if you're a Spider-Man fan, you need this. You need this big time. You need this. But other than that, that's all I came to say. Sorry if that wasn't much of a review, but it's the best I could do. Like, I just really wanted to do a review for you, because like as many of you might know, I'm addicted to this. I'm madly in love with it. And I just can't stop playing it. Because I've really completed it, what, maybe 6, maybe 7 times now? Maybe 5 or 6, not too sure. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching this review. That's going to be it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I know I said comment below in the introduction. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching, and I will see all you Spidey fans in all of my next epic Spidey videos. It's your friendly neighbourhood, the ultimate Spidey fan, over and out.
Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man.